Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are here for more action of this IFZA Gold Cup 2021, live and direct from Ground 3 at the Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club, Dubai, UAE. The start of our second match coming to you shortly. We've had a wonderful contest already in our first game, and this second game of match day 2 will give us a chance to have a look at all of the teams, the last of our teams to play their first round games coming up, and that's going to be UAE against Abu Dhabi. As we see Faris Al Yabouni stick and balling out there in the distinctive purple shirts there for Abu Dhabi. Faris looking like he's hitting the ball nicely, looks nice and confident. And of course, this Abu Dhabi team, we didn't see them in the Silver Cup, so it'll give us an opportunity to have a good look at them. We had a similar situation yesterday with Gantut in their first outing, also not on display in the Silver Cup a couple of weeks ago, but wow, what an outing they had in their first match with a 12-9 win over Habtoor. But very good to see 8 teams here in this IFZA Gold Cup. The drone launched into the sky. And so to our teams, playing in the white shirts of UAE, Her Highness Sheikha Maitha bint Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum is at number 1. At 2, of just 15 years of age, 3-goal handicap, Lucas Luquim Monteverde. At 3, the first of the 2 7-goalers at the back for the white shirts, Thomas Panello. And at 4 is Guillermo Temi Willington, also off 7 goals. Temi there, the number 4 in the background of your shot, just practicing a few penalties. And so to Abu Dhabi, and we see Faris Al Yabouni there just stick and balling in the middle of your picture. That's him just turning on his pony. He's been number 1. At 2 is Bautista Begari off a 4-goal handicap. The number 3 is the 8-goal of the hard-hitting Alfredo Capella. And at 4 is the man from Trenquilauquin, Gonzalo del Tor, of a 6-goal handicap. As we go down to the pony lines, we get some images there from Abu Dhabi's camp. That's Hugo Barrebucci, looking in fine fettle, still handsome. Hugo managing, of course, Abu Dhabi polo team, and he'll be helping them out with a few instructions, no doubt. He's been there, done it all, every level of polo. Capella there, playing in the number 4 shirt. Look pretty relaxed down there, don't they? Hugo just having a chat there with Alfredo. Couple of last-minute tactics. A few good lucks coming in. ¿Quién es? Hugo es el tío. Sí. So Barrebucci, just a few words there to his nephew. Faris comes in for the team photo. It looks like our umpires are mounted and ready to roll here. Gives me an opportunity to thank our title sponsor, International Free Zone Authority, IFZA, who provide local and international businesses the ideal platforms, infrastructure and location that epitomize the benefits of the UAE's strategic geographic position, world-class infrastructure and business and tax-friendly environment. We thank IFZA massively for coming on board, not just for this IFZA Gold Cup, but the entire polo season here, the 2020-2021 season here in Dubai, and we look forward to having them on board for many, many more. And our thanks go to Martin Pedersen and his team from IFZA. Our main sponsor, Bentley Emirates. Bentley Emirates, the largest Bentley dealer in the world, is a part of the prestige cars division of the Al Habtoor Motors. Bentley Emirates is driven by professionalism, quality, high standards, and continues to serve with utmost confidence. Our official apparel sponsor is the US Polo Association. Who not only sell their product in Dubai, but also 180 countries around the world. As we look across the field to our two mounted umpires for this one are going to be Daniel Voudou and Rafael Silva. Rafa on the grey pony. Our third man in the chair next to me is Peter Wright. The three of these umpires have been reffing not just this Gold Cup, but also the Silver Cup, which concluded a couple of weeks ago. And the three of them doing a superb job here throughout this high goal series in Dubai. As we see young Luquin Monteverde, just 15 years of age. Hope he's going to do his schoolwork later. Back down to the Abu Dhabi camp. Begari, the number 2. Young full-goal player from Argentina. They just keep churning them out, don't they? Umpire's blown his whistle. He's ready to roll. Quite a warm one here. The temperature just dropping off a little bit now. We're just coming up to 4 p.m. But the temperature's definitely increasing. We've gone through midwinter and we're in spring here. We're back up to 27 degrees today. It feels a bit warmer than that. Slight breeze. The field is in superb nick. And the stage is set here for the last of our teams to show their hand here in the first round of the IFZA Gold Cup 2021. If any of our viewers would like to get in touch with us and send us some love, you can get hold of us at Instagram on Polo Line OK. Facebook is Polo Line Int, and Twitter at Polo Line. Send your messages in. Let us know where you're texting from, and we will try and get your shouts out as and when we can in the middle of the action here from the Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club. The finals will be on the 5th of March. The Bentley Cup final and the IFZA Gold Cup final will be on the 5th of March here at the Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club. Polo Line TV will be live streaming all Gold Cup matches, and they will also, from the 6th of March, be live from Lahore Polo Club in Pakistan for the Pakistan Open 14 goal. And on Wednesday, coverage of the CV Whitney Cup, first leg of the Gauntlet of Polo from the United States. All live streaming here on Polo Line TV. If you'd like to get in touch with us here at the club, Instagram and Facebook at Dubai Gold Cup Series, or at Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club. Twitter is at Dubai Gold Cup and at Habtoor Polo Club. Looks like our referees are good to go. Players just shaking hands there. Tomas Panelo, the number 3 in the black helmet. Temi Willington, the number 4 for UAE, wearing the white hat. And in front of them, Lukine Monteverde at 2. And Her Highness Sheikha Maitha in the one shirt there on the dark bay pony. All just congregating on the centre. Our next games will be on the 19th of February, field number 1, where Gantut Polo will take on Bangash in the 2 o'clock clash. And at 4 p.m, Habtoor against IFZA Mara, a family affair there at 4 o'clock on Wednesday, the 19th of Feb, field number 1 here at the Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club. Looks like we're good to go. It's going to be the purple shirts of Abu Dhabi going down to the scoreboard end. Temi Willington's there for a piece of the action early doors. Picked up here by Panelo. Tomas Panelo cutting it back in field and then absolutely crunching that one forward. Sheikha Maitha's on the march. Coming back here is Begari. His backhander has found his teammate, and turning the corner here will be the hard-hitting 8-goal player, Alfredo Capella. Capella just waiting for Panelo to get out of the way. Chops a little pass out to the right-hand side. Picked up by his teammate, who's fizzed that one straight towards Monteverde. Del Toro in possession of the ball. Out towards young Begari. Up over the halfway line. Under pressure there from Panelo, but good work flying through and picking the ball up on the bounce there is Capella. Capella reaching out. Tagged there by Temi Willington. Near side play coming in there from the young Argentine, Bautista Begari, but superb work on the turn and crunching the ball forward. There is Temi Willington. Nice little flick on the near side and bringing it back here into enemy territory. This is good from Abu Dhabi. Appealing for the foul there was young Monteverde, but still in possession of the ball. Here is Del Toro. Backhander comes in and have to come back and retrieve this. Flying through there was Sheikha Maitha, put the hammer down and was appealing for the foul, but the rest weren't having it. Largar is the call. Oh, and Panelo thought he was okay to nip in. The umpire's whistle has gone, as Alfredo Capella came steaming down the line behind. As we see on the replay, Panelo trying to nick in between those two players from Abu Dhabi. And the ball's been plonked down on the 30-yard mark. It's going to be a penalty 2 open goal here and a chance for Abu Dhabi to open the scoring. Gonzalo Del Toro with the honours. Nice, smooth, steady swing. Confident stuff from Del Toro. And he's straight through the middle there from 30 yards. Abu Dhabi drawing first blood. It's a 1-0. Possession up for grabs here. Good turn there from Panelo. Tomas Panelo getting away from his man. Capella coming back hard. But Panelo around the corner. Good skills here. Oh, and look at this approach shot. That's absolute class. Gone a little bit high on him, but he's plucked it out of the air. Capella will come in and he'll just shepherd the ball out of play. Good work in defence there from the 8-goal Argentine. And the ball has gone wide to the right. Del Toro with a restart. Capella comes out and receives this little under the neck shot pass. Capella now, waiting for the space to open up, faking to go long and then eventually fizzing one out towards Del Toro, who's going to receive the pass here. Monteverde coming back in defence here for Habtoor. That one's crunched under his pony's neck up towards Faris coming through. That's nice play there on the near side. And then on the offside, look at this from Faris. He's right up in front of goal. Has he got the score? Oh, he's done all the hard work and he's pushed it wide right. Well, we look at the replay. Silky skills, both sides of his horse. And then, well, he just rushed the goal shot, did he? Maybe a rush of blood to the head there, and he's missed that opportunity. Maybe it came a bit early for him. Possession goes back to Abu Dhabi. Not the knock-in you'd expect there from Temi Willington. And Del Toro's dropping in on this. Up in front of goal here, Abu Dhabi. Well, they're appealing for the foul. Del Toro still there working it. And Monteverde came in. There were two purple players hooning down the line, trying to work their ball, that ball back towards goal. And the young Monteverde came out, tried to stop it. As we see on the replay here, 4 or 5 players, all with their stick raised. And in the end, the whistle's gone with 3 minutes exactly left on the clock here in the first. Looks like it's going to be a short-range penalty in favour of the purple shirts here of Abu Dhabi. And a chance for Del Toro from about 10 yards out. And well, you wouldn't expect him to miss from there, and he hasn't. It's 2-0. So Faris Yabuni just rejoining the action. He's nipped off and changed pony, I think. And we're back underway. And it's going to be Faris there, who's lost his stick, and he's appealing for the foul, but play will continue. And that's very sporting there of Panelo. In fact, it's Shaker Mehta who's picked the ball up. And Monteverde's working it down towards goal. He's over the top of the plate. And a chance here, a little open backhanded to himself. That's quite cute there. Nice play from the number 2. Turning sharply onto his own pass is Begari. And then he gets the better of Panelo. He's going to have to come back around the houses and regain possession of the ball. Good stuff here from the young 4-goaler. Crunches it out to the left-hand side, looking for the run there of Del Toro. He's been well marked there by Monteverde, and the number 2 here for UAE, who gets man and then ball. Good hook there on the backhander. Temi Willington just trying to give young Monteverde a wake-up call there, and leave it is the call, but the pass has gone through. Faris trying to drop in on this. Faris there up in front of Temi Willington, and the whistle's gone. As Faris Yabuni went to pull the trigger. The whistle's gone, the clock will stop, and the ball has been placed down here, and it would suggest that it's going to be a spot hit in favour of the white shirts of UAE. Guillermo Willington takes a tap. Panelo comes out this side. Oh, great hook coming in there from Del Toro. Monteverde will have to go back here and try and rescue it here for the whites, but it's been nicked away. Begari coming through. Del Toro now in possession of the ball, steals it away from Monteverde and then sweeps it round. Oh, I say that, and he's just nudged it out to the right-hand side. Bit of a miscontrol, and the pony's kicked it out to the right, but it's been picked up here by Capella. Working it through Monteverde eventually. And there's a released pass on the far side, and look at this. Temi Willington is absolutely steaming down the field. Shaker Mehta thought about it, but she's been called off by the Argentine, who's hit it long, and Monteverde surely has an opportunity here. Monteverde coming through. Can he pick this one up? Look keen, Monteverde backed up by Shaker Mehta. Temi Willington's there. He flicks it back in field, and they're all over the top of it. Open backhander. Could this be an attack at the other end of the field? No, it can't. It's been stopped there by Panelo. And Pinello on the grey, working it back towards goal. He's gone past his man. He's appealing for the foul. He's got some backup. The shot comes in there from Monteverde. Shaker Mather's there for a piece of the action. It's still in play. And they're still working it towards the goal. And eventually there's a whistle with just 11 seconds left on the clock here until the first hooter in the first chukker. And well, the umpires with a decision to make. And it's going to be a penalty to spot or 30. And they've decided to take the 30. Too much angle there on the spot, is it? And Temi Willington bringing the ball back, and he'll take this one from a more central position. And a chance right at the end of this first chukker for UAE to open their scoring. Willington circles round. Open goal penalty. He smashes it through. It looked a little bit left, but it's inside that left-hand post. And that will be the end of the first chukker, ladies and gentlemen. UAE will be feeling an awful lot better about life with that late goal in the dying embers of the chukker. And they'll come off for the first change. Abu Dhabi with the advantage. It's 2-1. Welcome back to all of our Polo Line TV viewers who are streamed in as we go down to the Abu Dhabi camp and the scoreboard end of the field, and they're just all remounting down there, getting some tactical advice from some of the coaches. Good work from the young Argentine there, the number 2, Begari. Lovely bit of skill towards the end of that first chukker as he worked his way through the UAE defence. Faris missing that goal shot at the top end of the field after some superb skills. He worked the position himself, did all the hard work. Capella coming back onto the field there with Faris. Capella's been involved in Abu Dhabi polo since 2012. So they're well established, this team. But this, of course, the first opportunity for us to have a look at them here this season, having not seen them in the Silver Cup. Just to recap the scores from yesterday, for those of you who didn't see it. Bangash with a 12-9 victory over IFZA Mara. Wonderful game that. IFZA Mara with an incredible comeback. Tied the game at 8-all after being 8-3 down. Had a superb fourth chukker. But in the end, just coming up a bit short, and Bangash winning that one. And Gantut beating Habtoor in the second match yesterday by the same score, 12 goals to 9. As our players look like they're all set and ready to roll. Start of the second. We're back underway. Capella coming through and smashing that one downfield. Willington. Ball's gone an absolute mile. It's down in the corner. Temi Willington will take the contact there and play the near side backhander, trying to tee up Monteverde. Very well read here by the young Argentine who's put the hammer down on this bay. And there's absolutely no one at home here. Look at this for the purples. Luquin Monteverde flying down the field on this little black mare. The approach shot looks absolutely superb. He looks like he's in complete control. He's up to the 40. Oh, it's a terrible bounce there from Luquin. And that gives Capella a chance to hack that one away from the danger zone. So unlucky there from young Monteverde. Picked up by Panillo. Panillo around the corner there, trying to back up Temi Willington. Still in possession of the ball, back to the near side. Someone coming flying through there, appealing for the foul for Abu Dhabi. But, well, eventually there is a whistle as Tomas Panillo straightens that one up and brings it back to goal. A cry of anguish. And the umpires have plonked the ball down here on the 40-yard line. It's going to be a penalty 3. And a chance here for Temi Willington to tie the match for UAE. Horse looking a little bit complicated. He's just trying to get her to settle down. 40-yard hit. Can be defended. Goes high and hard and straight. Superb work from Temi Willington. Solid from the penalty spot. And we're locked at 2 goals apiece in the second. Possession up for grabs. Capella, little flick round the corner on the near side, and then he tries to launch it forward. Monteverde thought about coming in and then thought twice, and that's a wonderful pass. Look at that from Del Toro up to the young Argentine at the front door. Super skills, and Monteverde comes flying back, but he can't stop. Begari coming through and getting the score for Abu Dhabi. Wonderful pass, wasn't it? And, well, he put it on a plate. And despite the attentions of young Luquin Monteverde, Bautista Begari was not going to miss from there after that wonderful approach. And Abu Dhabi back in the lead here, 3 goals to 2. Possession of the ball goes back to Abu Dhabi. Del Toro is coming through. In fact, that was Begari once again. The number 2, Del Toro, is there for a piece of the action. Willington is appealing for the foul. Good work there. Oh, look at this from young Luquin Monteverde. Superb stuff from him. But eventually, Capella steals the ball away and punches it across the field, and it'll be picked up here by his teammate. Del Toro now getting a little bit of protection there from Begari. Leaves the ball for Capella. Goes to offload, goes left. Didn't quite get the contact that he wanted, but it's gone far enough. And it'll give those purple shirts a chance to come in and try and put pressure on the near side. Good work there from Panello. Sweeps the ball under his pony's tail and finds Temi Willington. Willington appealing for the foul there as he half gets it down and away down the boards. Meeting it on the head-to-head play there as Capella and Willington's there. There's a whistle and a couple of cries of anguish. Well, our umpire, Rafa Silva on the grey pony, is marching across to his fellow umpire who's dropped the ball down there. It's going to be a penalty in favour of Abu Dhabi. And it's going to be a penalty 40-yard hit. And a chance for them to extend their lead. Here comes Del Toro. Panello comes out, but he can't do much about that. Del Toro has launched it high, and it is straight. The flag is up, and the goal is good. It's Abu Dhabi 4, UAE 2. Picked up by Panello. He's been tagged and hooked out of it there by Gonzalo Del Toro. Del Toro comes around the corner. Oh, good skills out of the air, and then once again plucking it there and keeping possession. But look at this from Tomas Panello. Lovely skills from him as he nicks the ball away and controls things here and tries to set up an attack here. Offloads there towards Monteverde. Capella is there. Oh, he decided to go near side and he left it very late, and in the end the ball was underneath the horse and Lukin has pulled the trigger. That one looks like it's leaking left. No, it's not. It's inside the post. Wonderful stuff from Lukin Monteverde from range. And wow, he's cut the gap. UAE trailing by just one. It's 4-3. Great stuff from the 15-year-old. He had that chance at the scoreboard end and got a terrible bounce, but he looks confident, middling the ball as Capella comes flying through on the grey. Tammy Willington will have to come back in defence here, but he scored. Wow, look at that. Miles out. He's absolutely smashed it. And he's perfect with the radar. And, well, they're exchanging long-range goals here on field number 3 at the Al Hab Tour Polo Resort and Club in the IFZA Gold Cup 2021. Superb stuff as we see it on the replay. Absolutely crunched it. And very, very accurate from range. It's 5-3. Abu Dhabi wrestling back that 2-goal advantage. Back is the call, and back is the call. Superb play there from Panello. But there's no one on the end of it, although Monteverde's stolen it away now after a little mistake there from Del Toro. Still Lukin. In possession of the ball here, the youngster for UAE. Well, he's been pushed out of the way. Willington comes in on the head-to-head and nicks it back. Clever work there from Tammy Willington. Once again, in a good position and well read from him. Oh, look at this. Monteverde's gone through the pack. Monteverde surely from there is going to get the score. Well, it's raining goals here in the second chukker. And it's 5-4. "22 seconds remaining here until the hooter, the first bell in this second chukker, and Panello chops a near sider, trying to set up an attack there for Willington. Backhander comes in from Del Toro. Oh, look at that. He's absolutely smashed it over the top. What a pass that is. Unbelievable stuff. And here comes the young Argentine with the next shot. Can he get another one? Oh, this time he's wide to the right. And the goal judge taking evasive action there, the goal judge behind that goal. And that is going to end the chukker. Superb stuff from both teams. And as they come off for the change, Abu Dhabi with a narrow lead here. It's 5-4. Welcome back to all of our Polo Line TV viewers as we see down in the Abu Dhabi camp the big hitting Alfredo Capella getting back on his horse. And they've got a narrow lead here, Abu Dhabi. But good stuff from both teams. Gives me an opportunity to just say hello to some of our Polo Line TV viewers who have texted in. Khalid bin Dry says, hi, I'm coming soon. Tariq Hashim Chowdhury and Khalid bin Dry are watching with you. Hi, everybody. Hamza Iqbal, good luck from Pakistan. And Tariq Hashim Chowdhury says, thanks, Polo Line, for the IFZA Gold Cup coverage. Well, thank you very much for your messages. Shane Chin, hello from Jamaica. Jamaica. Hope you're enjoying a bit of rum and some sun on the island of Jamaica. Charles Pandian Esquire, what a player young Luquin Monteverde is, a sensation in the sport of kings. Certainly one to watch. He's got the pedigree, hasn't he? His dad wasn't bad. Joseph M. Ulmer says, great game and greetings from Jakarta. Keep the messages flooding in from all of our viewers on Polo Line TV. It's great to hear from you. Let us know where you're watching the action from, and we will try and get a shout out to you as and when we can. Right, what's going on the field? Looks like we've got 8 we're missing an umpire. I think Danny Boudou has changed his pony. Got a bit tired, that pony, after 2 chukkers. Not surprising. I get tired carrying Danny Boudou. Back to the action. It's going to be UAE with a knock-in. Play is called. It's going to be Guillermo Willington. Oh, he faked to go long and kept possession of the ball himself, but he's invited a bit of attention. And then eventually gets it away, looking for Monteverde, who's read it very well. Picking it up, getting some protection there from Panelo is Luquin Monteverde. Willington's gone for the return pass. Can he get it through? No, he can't. Taco is the call. He's played a little flick backhander and Well, he's given the ball back to UAE here in the form of Tomás Panelo. Del Toro comes across for him. Panelo goes from distance, gets plenty on it, but he shanked it out to the right. And possession will go back to Abu Dhabi from their own back line. Six minutes on the clock here in the third. Del Toro with the restart. Capella on the far side, trying to put the hammer down and go past Temi Willington, and he's absolutely crunched that. Look at that. He does hit it hard, doesn't he? But this time he's off target, and it's over the boards and out of play. Possession will go back to UAE on the 8-second count here from Danny Boudou. Temi Willington, couple of taps, and then goes high. Good contact on the ball, but it's out to the left, and Monteverdi's been pushed out of the way. Capella comes in and reverses it with a tail backhander. Del Toro flying through both sides of the pony. Oh, great skills there from Panelo as he put the brakes on. He kept possession of the ball. He's got Willington going beyond. Can Willington get beyond his man? He's absolutely flying down towards goal. He switches to the near side. Superb little backhander coming in and getting the ball away from the danger zone. But Panelo, oh, look at the skills round the corner again from Tomás Panelo. That is absolutely sensational stuff. Brilliant bit of riding and skill from Panelo, and he's got the score, and he's tied the match at 5. Well, we see the replay here. He's great at just putting the brakes on and leaning back in the back of the saddle, stick out the back, waiting for the ball to catch up with him. And somehow he's very, very tidy with his stick work in that position in the saddle. And he just did it twice in the last minute. And in the end, his team have benefited with a goal. 5-5 here. 4 minutes and 15 seconds remaining. Clash of sticks there as Monteverdi comes around the corner and retains possession, gets away from some of these UAE players. He's got backup. Here comes Panelo, who seems to be pretty hot at the moment. He's coming out to the left-hand side, and we've got a problem there with a horse, I'm afraid. And there will be a break in play. As Alfredo Capella has dismounted. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, Polo Line will be live from the 6th of March from Lahore Polo Club in Pakistan for the Pakistan Open. The 14 goals starting in Pakistan. And that will be coming live and direct on Polo Line from the 6th of March. The finals of this IFZA Gold Cup 2021 will be on the 5th of March, and there will also be coverage from Wednesday of the CV Whitney Cup, the first leg of the Gauntlet of Polo. Well, Capella looking quite concerned there, but the pony seems to be moving a little bit more freely. She's definitely sore, but certainly better than she was a minute or so ago. So hopefully she can walk that injury off and we'll all be good. Instagram, Polo Line OK. Facebook is Polo Line Int, and Twitter at Polo Line. Don't forget to message us and let us know where you're watching the action from. We will try and get your messages read out as and when we can. So the umpires just having a chat there with the players as to what happened and when the ball was when they blew the whistle. And it's going to be a fair play throw-in, which means that effectively it will be uncontested. And that's good sportsmanship, good to see. And the ball has been tapped across the line by UAE, who certainly did the right thing, stopping play. And it's good to see that grey mare walking a little bit more freely now. And she looks like she's going to be okay and good to fight another day. She'll get checked by the vets, as we have expert grooms and vets here on site, of course. And she's certainly looking like she's improving as she walks back down to the pony lines. Willington with the open backhander. Great work there from Sheikha Mehta. Oh, look at that for a backhander coming in there from Faris. Superb backhander. He absolutely crunched it round the corner, and he's not only done that, but he's found a teammate. Del Tor coming through. Willington on the little bay, glancing over his shoulder twice and then trying to get that backhander away. And, well, they're swarming all over the goal down there. Willington with another chance. Can he get that one away? He can. Monteverde trying to drop in onto this open backhander from Willington. A miscontrol there from young Lukeen. Capella will pick up possession of the ball here for Abu Dhabi. He's got some backup. Good stuff here from Abu Dhabi. There's strength in numbers. Gone past Panelo, working it up towards goal, but Capella will be there on the grey pony. He's picked it up, and as Willington comes flying through on the head-to-head, the umpires didn't like it, and there's a big whistle and a break in play here with 2 minutes and 28 seconds left on the clock here in the third. Del Tor comes round and he gets good contact on the ball, and it's straight. And Abu Dhabi tying the game here. It's 6 goals apiece. Well, there's an immediate whistle from the restart as young Bautista Begari came flying around the corner. He thought he had possession of the ball. Panelo was there for a piece of the action, as was Her Highness Sheikha Mehta. Loud blast from the umpires. And our referee there, Daniel Boudou, just explaining to Del Tor. He doesn't like the decision, but he's going to have to accept it. It's going to be a spot hit in favour of the Whites. Temi Willington's got plenty on that. He's absolutely smashed it up to the front. Oh, unlucky there for Panelo. It's come off the bum of the pony there of his opponent and fallen very nicely here for Abu Dhabi, and breaking away with the ball on the far side there is Capella, hooked eventually by Panelo. Willington comes in. That's an important play there from Temi Willington. Superb stuff. Look at that. Got the hook, spun round the corner and then smashes it forward. And he's put the pass right up in front of Monteverde. Monteverde down in front of goal. Lukeen Monteverde for another one for UAE. Well, what a play there from Temi Willington on the boards. Reaching out, got the hook. As he hooked the stick, flew round the corner. Saw that Monteverde had gone beyond the last man, and he smashes that under the next shot, lands straight in front of the young Argentine, and he does the damage and gets the ball over the line. And with less than a minute remaining here until the first hooter before half-time, UAE back in the lead 7-6. Del Tor. Faris flying down the field, taken out of it by Sheikha Mehta. Superb work from her. Backed up by Panelo. Monteverde's there for a piece of the action. as is Capella, chopping it back towards goal. And there's a chance here for Abu Dhabi. Surely from there they're going to get the score, and they do. Monteverde came flying through in defence, but it was too little too late. And, well, as we go into half-time, it looks like we're going to have a tied game here, folks. It's 7 goals apiece here between UAE and Abu Dhabi. And the clock is ticking down. And, in fact, that is the end of the third chukka. Superb stuff from both teams. 7-7.
Agradecer para que este evento sea maravilloso.
Welcome back, Polo Liners. As we see some images of down in the Abu Dhabi camp, and I can take you through the chukka by chukka scores here at half-time. Abu Dhabi with a good first chukka, 2-1. At the end of the second, they still had a narrow advantage, 5-4. But good work by UAE there in the third chukka, scoring 3 and conceding 2 and tying the match. And at half-time, it is 7 goals apiece. Luki Monteverde there, receiving some instructions from his dad. Field goals. 4-3 in favour of UAE. They've also just edged the throw-ins, 8-7. Fouls committed, 4 by UAE and 5 by Abu Dhabi. No yellow cards in the game. Penalties have been pretty good, although most of them have been pretty short range. 3 out of 3 for UAE and 4 out of 4 by Abu Dhabi. 100% on the penalties, and there have been no corners in the match. Thomas Panello looks like he's had his refreshments and had enough of the team chat. He's going to get back on board and get ready to go for the start of the second half here. Match day 2 of the IFZA Gold Cup 2021, live and direct from the Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club here in Dubai, UAE. Tammy Willington, what a wonderful play that was at the end of that third chukker from him. On the boards, great hook, great turn, great pass, and Monteverde finishing it off. Lucas just has some final instructions there for young Lukin. Just 15 years old. Extraordinary, isn't it? The number 2 there, currently residing in Cañuelas in Buenos Aires. Dad looking pretty relaxed. Team's certainly taking their time here at half-time. UAE look like they're set and ready to roll, but don't see any of the purple team mounted yet. Pretty leisurely stuff here at half-time. We've got some more messages coming in from Polo Line TV viewers. John Chester Mercado says hello from the Philippines. John Walsh says hello from Texas. I hear it's snowing in Texas. Can that be right? There's snow in Texas? A polar vortex. Who would have thought it? Hope you're not too cold, John. Good to hear from you, buddy. And our love from Polo Line to you down in Texas. Wrap up warm. Bahadar Jan, hello from the Islamic Republic of Pakistan. Marzi Palmer, what a game. Where are you, Marzi? And Matthias Amaja is watching with you. Where are you, Matty? I guess you must be in, are you in England or are you out in Argentina? Good to hear from you, buddy. Hope you're good. So it looks like we're almost ready to go. Just waiting for the young Argentine, Bautista Begari. Silva gets us underway. Where's this one gone? Del Toro coming away with the ball here for Abu Dhabi. Crunching right off, coming in there from Monteverde, who gets man and ball and then gets the hook there as well on Begari, and then plays a tail backhander out towards Temi Willington. Willington flying through, and there's a loud whistle as Capella well, the umpires are just having a chat upstairs. They've gone upstairs to speak to Peter Wright, and he's sitting right next to me. And Capella was there with the ball on his offside, and it may well be that the referees have decided that Temi Willington, who was flying through there, may well have had a near side play. Let's see what the two mounted umpires do here. They've dropped the ball. It's going to be a spot hit in favour of Abu Dhabi. And Willington had to play the ball there on the left-hand side of his pony. Quite sure why they think that that one should be moved up. They were going back in defence, facing their own goal. And a spot hit looks about the right call. So the big hitting Alfredo Capella, well within range this. Watch out for this one. He might just have a pop at goal. In fact, I'm pretty sure he will. He winds up. It's like a bullet. Where's that gone? Oh, it's been stopped there by Sheikha Meitha. And flying through was Tomas Panelo. As young Bautista Begari came in for a piece of the action. Let's have a look at the replay. He absolutely smashes it. Sheikha Meitha there stops the shot going through. And then Willington and Panelo with some desperate defence. They've got the umpire's whistle and they've got the ball here at the feet of Temi Willington. 20 yards outside his own goal. Takes a couple of taps and then gets a pass away out towards Tomas Panelo. Monteverde goes long. Shot doesn't come through though, and it's been stolen here by Capella. Well, the two teammates have come together. And I think Capella has hit his own teammate there with the stick. Is he okay? Looks like he's all right. Let's have a look at the replay here. Well, we just saw it at the back of the shot. The two players there from Abu Dhabi coming together. Now, did he hit him with his own? Was it his own teammate might have hit him with the stick, or was it the horse? Possibly the horse's head. He's looking pretty sore. Bautista Begari, certainly a good time to get the whistle. The Whites had the ball and were escaping. But he does look genuinely injured. Don't forget our next action here in the IFZA Gold Cup 2021 will be on the 19th. That's Friday the 19th. 2 o'clock Gantut will take on Bangash. And the 4 o'clock clash will be Habtoor Polo taking on IFZA Mara. So it looks like he's okay. Bautista Begari is going to remount his pony. No damage done. And there's going to be a fair play throw-in, and possession will go back to the white shirts of UAE. As when that injury whistle was blown, they were in possession of the ball. Del Carril is down there enjoying the polo. Our umpire's just calling the players together. It's all gone a bit slow over there on the far side. Still plenty of time in this chukker. We're back underway. Possession given back to Temi Willington. He'll have to go back and retrieve it here for UAE. Little half pirouette on the horse and then fizzes a pass out towards Panelo. Panelo reaching out, picking the ball up here on the halfway line and then crunching it through. Well, say that, it didn't quite get through and Capello was waiting for him. Good stuff here from Alfredo Capella. Goes across the field towards his teammate who's absolutely flying. He can't pick up the bouncing ball. That was Del Toro flying through, and Panelo will pick up proceedings here for UAE. Panelo backed up by Willington. Willington waiting for the space to clear, and he wants Del Toro out of the way. Begari back in defence. Open backhander from him goes looping up in the air, and Monteverde thought about trying to drop in on that, but he couldn't quite get back in time. Takes a big ride off there from Capella. Abu Dhabi back in possession of the ball here. Monteverde comes in. Good skills, and he's completely done, young Monteverde there. Has Del Toro up towards Willington. Willington's tail backhander trying to turn it around, but straight down the throat of Del Toro. Del Toro hooked out of the play. Oh, and there's a chance here for UAE. Oh, what a chance they had. There's a whistle on the plate. Someone's a bit loud there with the protests. As we look at the replay, the hook comes in from Tomas Panelo, and he had Monteverde flying down the field in open space. Well, they don't like it, but it's going to be a technical foul against them, and Capello still chatting away. Looks like it's going to be a 40-yard hit, penalty 3 here in favour of UAE. Yellow card has been brandished to Capella. So, sorry, Begari. Begari with a yellow and a 40-yard penalty here for Panelo. Panelo cranks it. He hits it hard. Oh, it's wide. He's missed it. It's wide right. How important could that be? Score stays at 7-7. And a massive sigh of relief from the Abu Dhabi team. They'll be so relieved to have got away with that one. They've got possession of the ball here from their own back line. Del Toro with the restart. Lovely shot out towards Capella, who's flying down. Willington comes through and gets the backhander away. Begari turning the corner. Receiving close attentions here from Panelo. Panelo on the grey. Begari there, recontrolling things here for Abu Dhabi. Del Toro loops in behind. Pass goes out towards Alfredo. Capella. Another big hit from him, and he's got plenty on it, and that's allowed his number 2 to try and swoop in here, and he's got the shot away towards goal. Where's that one going? It's leaking out to the left. Oh, what a chance. Another superb pass from Capella. And there's going to be another break here. Capella's now injured. And the umpires have blown their whistle. Very, very scrappy chukker, this fourth chukker. Very tense. Still no goals. Locked at 7-7. Missed chances at both ends. And 3 minutes and 39 seconds on the clock. And we're going to have a break here for a pony change because, well, maybe Capella is injured. It's hard to see from here. Well, it looks like Alfredo Capella is okay. He's on a fresh pony. And we are good to go. Still 7-7 here. Temi Willington with the restart. Didn't get the contact that he wanted, and the purple shirts are going to swarm all over this. Del Toro turning the corner, got some backup. Begari coming through. He's over the top of the play, but strength in numbers once again. And working it through the traffic. Here is the 8-goal player, Capella. Panelo comes flying through. Desperate defence here from UAE, and there's a whistle on the play. Oh. And another loud blast from the referees. And is that another yellow coming out? It is. Temi Willington getting a yellow now. There's a lot of back chat and lip. It's very, very heated out there. Tense moments here in the fourth. And this time, Guillermo Willington, who's normally so calm and cool-headed. Well, it's going to be a spot or 30, penalty 2, open goal, and then a 5B. And both teams now conceding technical penalties for too much lip, and this one's going to hurt. Capella coming in off a very long run up here, 25 out. Chips it through. Oh, does he? He's called it wide. Goal's good. Goal is good. And they're going to march it up to the halfway line. It's going to be a restart here. And that's all because of the back chat. It's going to be a 5B here in favour of Abu Dhabi. Keep the messages coming to our Polo Line TV viewers. Instagram is Polo Line OK. Facebook, Polo Line Int. And Twitter is at Polo Line. If you want to get hold of us here, social media at the club, Instagram and Facebook at Dubai Gold Cup Series and at Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club. Twitter is at Dubai Polo Cup and at Habtoor Polo Club. Capella absolutely launches it. That's going the distance, is it? It's got to. Has it gone through the traffic? Oh, it's hit that. Been stopped there by those two players who were about 20 yards out. He absolutely rifled it. And there is a loud blast as Temi Willington comes through. Faris Al-Yabouni came in to play the backhander, and Willington was absolutely steaming down the field. The number 4 for UAE, a loud blast from the umpires. Capella having a chat there. And this one's being marched up to the penalty 4. There was a pass on, Monteverde was free. And Temi Willington was flying. So a chance here from 60 yards for UAE to try and tie the score here with 2 minutes and 53 seconds on the clock here in the fourth. This very, very scrappy, tense, slightly niggly chucker. Temi coming in off a long run up here, looking to try and tie the game at 8. Good contact. Is it straight? It is. Well, there's a bit of debate there on the post. Capello thinks it's wide. The umpires are happy with it. They're marching back to the centre. Well, not an easy situation here. Well, that's really good sportsmanship from Temi Willington. He thinks it leaked out to the right. It was the goal judge on that post. The umpire was on the other post. And it's just missed. And so the goal will not stand. It's going to be a knock-in. The score remains 8-7 in Abu Dhabi's favour. Great stuff from Willington. Del Toro with a restart. Tries to outrun Monteverde on the far side. Seems to have got the jump on him momentarily and then puts the brakes on there as the ball clatters into the boards. In fact, it's gone out of play on the far side. So dangerous position to concede possession. And Willington, who's going to be about 100 yards out here with the ball at his feet and a chance to tie the game here with 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth. Goes high, leaking out to the right-hand side, is it? Yes, it's going across the face of goal. And they will, well, they were going to let it run out of play, and Monteverde almost kept it in. But in the end, it's gone wide to the right. Well, this time there's going to be a break in play here for Tomas Panelo. And this chucker seemed to taking about a year. Extraordinary stuff. Still 1 minute and 33 seconds remaining here in the fourth. As we see Panelo swapping that grey for a pretty tidy little bay. Of course, we've already seen the Dubai Wolves by Cafu with a good victory in our first match today. They beat Zidane. Yesterday, Bangash turned over IFZA by the score of 12-9. And in our second clash, Gantut 12, Habtoor 9. And another big hit from the back line, this time from Del Toro. Can't pick up the half volley on the far side, but there's backup here from Faris. Oh, super stuff from Faris. Look at that. He's pushed it back towards Bautista Begari. And Begari comes infield. Willington's flying back here in defence. Begari flicking this one across towards goal. Oh, he's missed it wide right. What a chance. Super stuff from Faris Al-Yavouni. And he put the ball straight back in front of Bautista Begari. But he was under pressure from Willington, flat out, and he couldn't get it back towards goal. That one's gone out to the left-hand side, looking for Monteverde. Open backhander coming in there from the 8-goaler, and Capella is trying to tee up his teammate, but it's been picked up by Temi Willington. Block comes in there from Panelo. The two 7-goal players here from Argentina working nicely together. Panelo under his pony's neck back towards Willington. Will he get there? There's a few players trying to converge in on this one. Oh, and a whistle has gone. I heard a loud whistle there before someone pulled the trigger. So this could well be a technical foul. Excessive use of. And it's gone in favour of UAE. And it's going to be Temi Willington with a chance here with an open goal penalty. A penalty 2 from 30 yards to try and tie this game here in the dying embers of this very scrappy, ugly fourth chukker. He hits it hard, he hits it low, and he hits it through. And it is 8 goals apiece here as time ticks down. And I think we'll all be pleased to see the back end of this one and come back for the 5th. And indeed, that is that, ladies and gentlemen. Finally, the end of the 4th. And we're locked. It's 8-8.
The first drive-in petrol station appeared way back in 1913. It was the beginning of a new era. The car was gaining in popularity, and those stations were getting bigger, trying to keep pace with the cars coming in. But no matter how fast they grew, those queues grew faster. Fast forward to today, and in most places, queues are a thing of the past. Shops, groceries, banks, they're all available on apps, all in the interest of saving time. Because today, time is what it's all about. Our days are busier than ever, and the world is doing everything it can to keep up. The one thing that hasn't kept up is the petrol station. The queues are still long, just as long as they were 100 years ago. In other words, we need something contactless, simpler, smarter, something like Cafu.
Welcome back, Polo Liners, as we go direct to the UAE camp and we see Luquín Monteverde remounting and his dad standing there barking orders at him. Come on, son, what are you up to? Chukker by chukker. Abu Dhabi 2-1 after the first. They were 5-4 ahead at the end of the second. At half-time, it was 7 goals apiece. And at the end of that scrappy, ugly fourth chukker, just 1 goal per each team. And they've come in here for the start of the 5th, locked at 8-8. Some more messages coming in from Polo Liners. This one's been streamed across the world, and there's been plenty of viewers, I can tell you. Enrique Marin Vecinal, hello from the Philippines. M. Gabriela Echipade, excellent game. Umar Shehu Garba says good game. Shawi Singh says Abu Dhabi win, please. And Soyab Khan also cheering for Abu Dhabi. Who's your money on as we come to the fifth chukka? Superb backhander there from Temi Willington trying to tee up here. Young Lucas Monteverde. He's been taken out of the play. Temi convinced that he should have had the whistle. He went absolutely flying through and he sold himself a little bit cheaply there, and it's picked up here by Del Tor, working his way through the traffic here, up over the 60, taking his time. Oh, and look at that from Willington. Superb stuff from Temi Willington. And they've been a bit unlucky there, but Monteverde might come and help. And there's the cavalry. It's young Luquin Monteverde. He's absolutely crunched it up over the halfway line. And look at this. Pinello out into enemy territory, and there's no one there. Flying back in defence here is Capella. Oh, whoa, the whistle's gone. Just when you thought he was going to carry that the length of the field, he miscontrolled it, shanked it out to the right. And Capella got back in position and had his stick raised. The whistle's gone. Spot hit to Abu Dhabi. What a chance that was for UAE. 3-on-2 overlap. Out to the left-hand side. Panelo trying to make amends. He comes across here and puts the brakes on. Turns the corner here on this little bay. Willington drops in behind. Leaves the ball there for Temi, who's had a really good game, hasn't he, Temi Willington? Where's that one gone? He's crunched it back into the danger zone. That's an important little flick there on the near side of his pony, and that's teed up his teammate. Here comes Alfredo Capella. Capella absolutely flying down the field, steadying the pony a little bit to try and sweep this one forward and up over the halfway line. He's got the attentions now of Pinello. Oh, he's chopped it out to the right-hand side. Don't think Pinello can get back to that. No, he can't, but the next shot was a little bit lazy, and it's been deflected out to the right-hand side. Flick back in field. That's a clever little flick. Capella will pick it up here. He puts the brakes on and waits for Monteverde to clear the way. Still working it down towards goal. Good ride-off coming in, but, well, Capella's almost out of the saddle. He got crunched there by Monteverde. Canelo was also there for a piece of the pie, and the whistle's gone. It's going to be a penalty too. An open goal shot here for Abu Dhabi. And they're only 30 yards away. Gonzalo del Toro. Good hit. Committed to it, nice and confident with a full swing, and it's straight through the middle. And Abu Dhabi back in the lead, 9-8. So in fact, that was Del Toro's 5th penalty converted in this match. He's got 5 goals, and every one of them has come from the penalty spot. Good stuff from him. Temi Willington chopping that one out towards the advancing Monteverde, but he's going to be beaten to the ball here by Begari. Under his pony's neck out towards Faris Al-Yabouni. Faris now putting the brakes on. Oh, the pony just jumping over the boards, and that's given Pinello a chance to rip that backhander towards Temi Willington. But look at that from Capella. What a power play that is from the big man here at the back for Abu Dhabi. Coming flying through. We didn't quite get the shot that he wanted, and Monteverde will try and turn this around the corner towards one of his teammates. Open backhander coming in there from Luquin. Well read here from Del Toro. Slightly lazy on that one. He's left the ball out to the right-hand side, but then he goes deep for the next shot. It's going back towards goal. Where's that one gone? It's wide right. Couple of players there changing. Pinello and Monteverde. Willington will take his time here on this restart for sure. Circles around very slowly. 3 minutes and 37 seconds left on the clock. 9-8 to Abu Dhabi. It's up for grabs. What can UAE come up with here? Oh, that's deflected. It's hit... that hit... I think that hit Shaker Mather. But anyway, Willington's back in possession of the ball. And the attack will continue here with Temi Willington trying to work this one up over the halfway line. Offloads and gets plenty on it. It's coming down from a great height. Faris is there. He's trying to muscle it away from the danger zone. It's straight to Monteverde. Monteverde goes under his pony's neck but didn't get the contact that he wanted. And there's a chance here for Abu Dhabi on the breakaway if they can offload this to the front door. Superb stuff. And look at the overlap. They're completely and utterly outnumbered here in defence. Here comes Faris. Good first shot from him. Glances over the shoulder, steadies the pony. Shaker Mather's absolutely bombing back in defence, but the shots come in from Faris. Where's it gone? Faris! He's got the score. What a goal from Faris. Al Yabouni, wonderful stuff. And the approach shot was perfect, wasn't it? But it invited a couple of players back in defence. One of them was Shaker Mather. The other was Tomas Panelo. But in the end, there was nothing they could do about it. And what a goal, an important goal that is, with just 2 minutes and 10 seconds left on the clock. Well, there's a loud blast from our umpires. Clock stopped. And there's a yellow card here. Yellow card to Temi Willington. It's going to be him off the field, sin bin for 2 minutes. And it's going to be a halfway hit here. And well, there's only 2 minutes and 9 seconds left on the game. And Willington's off for 2 of them. And that's going to be pretty painful and a bitter pill to swallow here for UAE. So, the white shirts of UAE with an absolute mountain to climb. They're trailing by 2. They're down to 3 men. Or 2 men and a lady, should I say. And they are up against it. Penalty here in favour of Abu Dhabi. Didn't quite get all of that. It's gone quite high. It's going to drop down on the 40. And flying through there was Begari as Panelo tried to come in. There's another whistle, and it's very heated out there. We've lost our monitor. Monitor has gone blank up here. Well, it's gone in favour of Abu Dhabi. And it's going to be a penalty too. And a chance here for Del Tor to bury UAE from the penalty spot, just 30 yards out. And he chips it quite calmly and confidently through the middle of the uprights and gets the score. And surely UAE are not coming back from this. It's 11 goals to 8. This one's fallen nicely for Del Tor. Begari is there. He gets away from Panelo. Muscles it forward. Goes past his teammate. Shaker Mather's there with some superb work on the near side, but she's not going to get there. And look at this. Begari's gone the whole way. Or has he? No, it's been chipped away right on the goal line. And some good work there from Luquín Monteverde. Panelo joins the party. Monteverde flicks it forward. Open backhander comes back into the mix. That looks pretty good as he got the score. Oh, what a goal that is. Superb near side backhand goal from Bautista Begadi, just to rub salt into the UAE wounds. And he's got another one with just 35 seconds left on the clock here in the fifth. And the difference is 4. It's 12 goals to 8. Possession up for grabs here in the throw-in. Panelo coming through. Steals the ball away there from Capella and works it out to the far side, flying across his Faris. But Panelo will just chip it round under his pony's neck, and the clock is going to beat him. That is the end of the fifth and final chukker, our last chukker of the day here in the IFZA Gold Cup 2021. And well, they ran away with it in the end, but of course that sending off playing a big part. And it is Abu Dhabi who have beaten UAE here on ground 3 at the Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club by the score of 12 goals to 8. As we see our players just shaking hands there. Elation from Abu Dhabi. Faris Al Yabuni having a really good game, scoring some great goals and being involved in a lot of stuff. And well, it was close for a long time, but in the end, it was all about that fifth chukker, wasn't it? They came in pretty much even Stevens. At half-time, it was 7-7 after a scrappy chukker in the fourth. They came in 8 goals apiece, just 1 goal each in that fourth chukker. But look at that fifth chukker. UAE failing to score. Of course, that sending off there to Temi Willington at the end, not helping their cause. And 4 unanswered goals by Abu Dhabi, giving them the victory. 12 goals to 8. And they're very happy with it. Look at that. Capello just cantering off there. Alfredo Capello playing superbly well off 8 goals. In fact, the whole team gelling very well. Congratulations there to Faris from his team. As we go to the match stats, field goals, 4 by UAE, 5 Abu Dhabi. The throw-ins, 7 UAE and 9 Abu Dhabi. Fouls committed, 10-9. 2 yellow cards to UAE, both of those to Temi Willington, hence that 2-minute sin bin, and then 1 to Abu Dhabi. So it was a pretty heated exchange, a lot of back chat, a lot of niggle. Penalties, 4 out of 5 to the Whites, 7 out of 7 by Abu Dhabi. A lot of those were close range penalties, to be fair, 40s and 30s. And there were no corners in the match. So that concludes our first round matches here in the IFZA Gold Cup 2021. We've seen all 8 teams, 2 games yesterday and 2 today. Superb polo from everybody involved as we go down into the Abu Dhabi camp. And they're celebrating that win, aren't they? Hugo Barreucci there. Very, very happy with his day's work. And we look forward to seeing all of our Polo Line viewers next for Friday, the 19th, Field 1, for our 2 o'clock clash, Gantut Polo versus Bangash. And then our 4 p.m. will be Habtoor taking on IFZA Mara. Until then, it's goodbye from Dubai.